What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? I hope that your day is going fine. If not, I hope tomorrow gets better. Now, I gotta come on here because I gotta show some balance. Every time the Breakfast Club make me mad, I get up on here and I dog them out. I talk about them bad. But I ought to do the same thing when they do something good. And today, I think they redeemed themselves from the last two bad reviews that I gave them. But the Kelly Price interview, that's a classic interview. It was so much integrity, it was so much respect, and I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that aspect of it because they gave her flowers. That's all I would say. They gave Kelly Price the. It was like it was an awesome interview, and no disrespect in it. It was just a good interview. I felt good watching it, and I was informed a lot because I didn't realize that Kelly Price went through as much as she did in the industry, and a lot of reasons because of her weight. That's why she went through a lot of that stuff. But man, when it came down to me, I didn't care about that. I thought she was a great artist, and you don't know what type of strain that put on people, man. And I didn't even know that she went through half the stuff she went through growing up. You got to look at the interview to really catch a hold of it. And they didn't play as much of the interview on the radio that's on the actual interview. The actual interview was like an hour and something, but man, it was a good interview. And like I say, everybody they gave her respect, man. And I have to respect the Breakfast Club for that because this time they didn't tick me off. They actually showed grace. And that's crazy that I say that because I think her new album or new project coming out is called Grace. I think she's doing a gospel album. But you got to go in there and check out that interview, man. It was like I say, it was one of the better ones. But I have so much respect for Kelly Price now because when we were listening to the interview, she was talking about how people kind of hid her. They didn't want her in videos and stuff. And my wife pointed that out to me, and I never knew that. She was the video my wife pointed out. She was like, yeah, because remember how they did her on More Money, More Problems? I was like, what? She was like, they only had her face. And I didn't know that, but she even responded to that on the interview. She was like, I was just happy they let me be in the video because, most people wouldn't let me be in the video. I was like, dang, that's crazy. But my wife pointed out a few more things to me about her being in videos that I never really paid attention to, but I just, man, all the stuff that she went through, I'm glad that she's still above ground. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad she was able to make it through. But you got to go back and watch that interview if you haven't watched it. Now I ain't talking bad about the Breakfast Club today because they really surprised me, and I really appreciate how they treated her like royalty. If you ask me, man, I thought it was a great interview. I thought it was very informative, and it just make you see Kelly Price from a different perspective because you could see her and you could hear her talk, but this interview was just different, man. And I ain't gonna bash them today. I actually give them props. So if you haven't saw the Kelly Price interview on the Breakfast Club and you a fan of hers, I would say go watch it. Peace.